I have more stories to tell from the other side. If I don't upload next week, assume the cat won.
There were two switches sharing one wall. Slim Switch was smooth and sleek, barely made a sound. Thick Switch was big and impossible to ignore. The whole house felt it when he's flipped. They hated each other. Wow, Slim sneered. Another day of you taking 5 grown fingers to flip on. Bravo. Thick scoffed. I'm vintage, thank you. You? You look like a piece of overpriced plastic glued on by a minimalist with commitment issues. Slim flickered pettily. You're a brute. All noise, no class. Thick growled. You're not a switch. You're a polite suggestion. I command light. You beg for it. They argued, back and forth, throwing static like sparks. But underneath the sarcasm was something neither would admit. They both heard things. The night before, the scream, the final thud, the dragging sound, then the blackout, and then nothing. No power, no sound, just darkness. Real, thick, and wrong. Both of them remembered. Slim shuddered. Did they ever find her? Thick's voice was a scrape. No one looks too closely in this house. They sat in the dark for hours, maybe days. No one flipped them. No one walked by. The hallway was dead. Until the power roared back like something exhaling. Slim lit up, pale and shaky. Thick came back slower, heavier. Something in his mechanism resisted, like the wall didn't want to let him go. The house was silent, but not empty. Slim whispered, "The blood's gone." Thick muttered, "No, just paint it over." A long pause. Then Slim asked, "Do you think we could have stopped it?" Thick's answer was a soft creak. "We're just switches. We light the dark. We don't change what hides in it." From then on, their bickering turned brittle. They didn't joke much, because deep down, they knew. Some houses don't need ghosts, just secrets, and two switches who saw too much and said nothing.
You probably have a mirror that flatters you, not the one in the bathroom, not the sharp one above the sink, the other one, the one in the hallway, the guest room, the corner of your bedroom, the one that softens your edges, that lets you believe, I'm still beautiful. That's her. She doesn't speak, she doesn't move, but she watches, and she remembers. Her name is Evelyn, a soft grandmotherly name. You'd never think it belonged to something hungry. But she is. She doesn't show you what you are, she shows you what you used to be, what you wish you still were. She gives you back that glow, that lift in your cheek, that spark in your eyes, and in return, you give her you. Not all at once, that would be too obvious. She's patient. Each glance, each smile, each whispered, I still look good in this one. She takes a thread, a sliver of warmth, a shade of youth. You'll only notice when it's too late, when other mirrors turn cruel, when photos feel wrong, when your reflection in shop windows makes you flinch. And still, you'll run back to Evelyn, because she still sees you. The real you, you'll tell yourself. But that's the lie. She doesn't reflect. She keeps. Behind the glass, your younger self waits, perfect, still, forever admired, and no longer yours. Sometimes, late at night, her surface shivers, and if you're unlucky, if you look too long, you'll see the faces she's collected. They never blink, they just stare and smile, because Evelyn only takes what you give her, one glance at a time.
In a bold move that shocked the entire digital department, management hired Hammy, a fluffy golden hamster with zero keyboard experience but an impressive wheel-running resume. The announcement sent ripples through the tech floor, not least because Mousy, the long-standing PC mouse, suddenly felt his job was on the line. "It's nothing personal," Mousy claimed, aggressively double-clicking during the welcome lunch. "But how can you trust someone who stores snacks in their cheeks? That's not secure storage." Hammy, meanwhile, tried to play it cool, offering tiny high fives and bringing sunflower seeds for everyone. But beneath that cute, twitchy nose was a ball of nerves. Was he just a diversity hire for rodents? Would they find out he once fell asleep mid-presentation in a wheel meeting? During his first Zoom call, Hammy accidentally muted himself and squeaked for 3 minutes straight, before realizing no one could hear his passionate pitch about fiber-based data tunnels. He thought fiber meant something else. Meanwhile, Mousy smirked and subtly turned up his DPI. By day 3, Hammy was already spiral thinking. Do I belong here? What if they realize I'm just a petting zoo intern with a LinkedIn profile made by a toddler? He started Googling how to act more like a mouse in corporate settings while chewing nervously on a pencil. Eventually, the team came around. Turns out, Hammy's energetic sprints in the wheel generated enough kinetic energy to power the break room coffee machine. Morale soared. Mousy begrudgingly admitted, "Okay, he's useful, but if he chews through one more USB cable, I'm calling HR." In the end, the hamster found his stride, and the mouse learned that sometimes sharing your desk with another rodent just means more snacks and someone else to blame when the screen goes blank.